everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Shawnee and we are Glitzy Stitches Home DIY. You know what this is? This is our napkin exchange package that I received from Christy's Crafty Life, Christy, and it's hosted today by Sarah of Sunflowers and DIYing, and Sarah's co-host today is Theresa of Theresa B DIY. I am so stoked to see what is in this package. How cute is that? Mackenzie Childs. I really enjoy her. I had the opportunity to watch a few documentaries on her when she was first starting out, including her home. Really interesting. I like Mackenzie Childs products very much. Goodness, I think I already know what I might do with that one. Love it. Okay, and here's a note. It says, "Hi Shawnee. Here are your pretty napkins. One of the napkins is a Mackenzie Childs. They are my favorite." Me too, Christy. "Can't wait to see what you make. Your friend, Krista." Thank you, Krista. I am so excited. Oh my goodness. These are gorgeous. Tulips. Isn't that beautiful? Little bees. Now, this is funny because Krista sent me my napkins, and I am sending Krista her napkins, and we obviously both shop at the same place because I sent her a couple of these napkins as well. That's so funny. These are beautiful. Look at these guys. See that little bee right there? Awesome, awesome. I just love these. Okay, got a project for these too. And then look at these. These are so very pretty. Oh my goodness, I love these. Look at, these are so cute. Oh yeah, we'll be able to do a few things with these. These are so pretty. Look at the butterflies and such. Oh my goodness, love them. I think they're adorable. Okay guys, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to think on this a minute. We're going to come back and we're going to do some DIYs. Number one, I'm going to be taking this fall mason jar sign that I purchased at the Dollar Tree. And we're going to be using this on the opposite side. So I want to pull these staples right out of here. They'll pull really easy once you get them out like that. Do first is I'm going to cover this up. And how I'm going to cover this up is I'm going to take this Dollar Tree vinyl. Now guys, in all honesty, this is basically what I use the Dollar Tree vinyl for. I don't think it's really good on my Cricut, so I use it to cover the backs of signs and such, and it works really good. Now if this were a pattern, I'd be in trouble because I put this on here very crooked. I'll leave a little bit. Okay, so I'm just finishing up along the edges. Now I'm going to turn this over and I'm going to sand right at the top just a wee bit on our mason jar. Just like this. Just a wee bit, just to smooth that out. Okay, and just like this. Do it nice and gentle. These are excellent napkins. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to smooth some Mod Podge on our surface only to the top of the jar. Go ahead and pour a little bit of Mod Podge on here, and I want to make sure the surface is covered, but it does not have to be saturated. Okay, just going to go like this. There we go. All right, I'm going to take a clean brush, paintbrush. You can also use a foam brush on this if you'd like. Okay, so here we go. We're going to put our napkin on just like this. Just like that. Beautiful. I don't want to touch it too much. I'm going to go ahead and take my brayer to it. Just like so. Smooth it out. Smooth all the wrinkles, any wrinkles that we may have. Now I'm going to let this set a second, guys, to dry, and then I will remove some of the excess napkin, but I really, really like these. It's just a lot easier to pull your piece away from the surface. I've been doing this, guys. I've discovered this a while ago. I just take my water pen and I go right along the side and I smooth it down just like so. Now this is going to be covered up and I'll show you why in just a bit. Okay, and here's what we're going to do that. Simply going to take a little bit of wood glue, and that's because if this is ever on a door, you're going to need the wood glue for the permanent hold. Okay, so we're going to go just like this. We're going to add a little bit of wood glue right like that. Okay, and now we're going to add some hot glue. This is the Gorilla hot glue. I absolutely love it. Okay, just like that. This is my high temp glue gun. Just like this. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put this right on there just like that. Just like that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to separate my square, that is our honeybee, with my water gun, oh my gosh, with my water pen, just like this. Okay, separate that right out. Okay, just like that. Now, okay, pulling very gently. Now, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to save this part of our napkin for another project. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go around the bee with my water pen. Just gentle, gentle, gentle. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to Mod Podge the bee right on to the surface. Okay, just like so. I'm going to go ahead and just stick my little brush right down in there. Okay, I'm going to put this at an angle, just like so. There we go, just like that. Now, taking a good amount of Mod Podge, I'm just going to go over this. Okay, now what we're going to do next is I'm going to put on this ribbon. Now, I purchased this ribbon at the Dollar Tree. I really liked it. It's the 1/4 inch ribbon and it's the honeycomb. I'm going to make it just a little bit longer than the top of our jar. Okay, and I'm going to make sure of that. Okay, right here. All right, I'm going to run it, the glue, along the top of our jar here, just like this. Okay, there we go, just like that. And we're going to put the ribbon on. There we go, like that. Okay. Grab my spatula. Okay, just like so. Give me any excess, that's okay. We're going to make our bow. Okay, we're just going to make a simple bow. Going to make the awareness ribbon like so. Bring it down like this. We're going to gather it in the center just like that. Okay, get over here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to glue this. I'm just going to hot glue it, guys, right to the center. I like this one in the center, I believe. So we're going to go ahead, take a little bit of hot glue right in the center, just like that. Oh my goodness, how cute is that? This is looking really good, but we're not finished yet. Okay, we're going to take some of these Scrabble letters that I purchased at the Dollar Tree. Now, guys, I'm not going to do the BEE. I thought I would leave it nice and original and leave just be kind. K-I-N-D. A little bit of glue, just like so. A little bit of hot glue. Yep, see, I was going to do it upside down. Good thing I looked. Okay, guys, here we go. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get our letters on. We're going to finish this up, I promise, right after this. Oh my goodness, friends, would you look at that? How adorable. Now, what I'm going to do for our last step before we put our hanger on, I'm going to take some jute twine that I purchased at Walmart. I found this and I absolutely love this, guys. This is good, sturdy jute. And I seen my friend Ellie from DIY's House to Home do this the other day, create this, and it looked so beautiful. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to put this all the way around our sign, just very, very lightly on the glue. And again, it's a bit tedious, but it's so worth it for that final look. And we'll be right back. And here we go. I think this turned out absolutely adorable. I went ahead, I added the jute twine all the way around the outside of our sign and around our Be Kind. Okay, and on to DIY number 2. Okay, friends, and for DIY number 2, this one literally has me like, ooh, eeked. Okay, I am so stoked to do this DIY. Okay, I've cleaned off our vase with some rubbing alcohol. I believe mine's 70%. And we're going to take our Mackenzie child. I almost feel like I should be wearing white gloves to touch this. Oh my word. So stinking beautiful. Look at this napkin. Oh my gosh. It's right down the center. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm not going to use my whiskers, okay? Here's what I'm going to do, because we're going to cover up that part. We're not going to cover up much, but we're going to cover up that part. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get this ply off here like so. Guys, oh no, it's 3-ply. See? Did you see that? Oh my goodness, I'm so glad I checked that. That would have messed our project right up. Okay, there we go. 3-ply Mackenzie child napkins. I'm going to be very careful with this. Okay, there we go. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take our vase. And first of all, I want to remove the tag from the bottom. I'm going to take my heat gun and I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, I've cut some of our napkin off. Now, what we're going to do is, if you'll notice, I ran it the opposite way on purpose. Generally, you see your Mackenzie child and the check is this way. Now, this is the original check. And I own the country check and the new floral. But what we're going to do is, working with the original check, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get our Mod Podge. And we're going to start applying our napkin to our vase. Now this vase came from the Dollar Tree. Okay, I'm just going to go just like this. Okay. All right, here goes. I want this nice and even around the rim, just like so, just like that. Beautiful. Okay. That looks fantastic. Okay. Very lightly. Just like that. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead. We're going to go like this. Okay. And we're going to pick this up. And we're going to apply again. right here. Just like so. I'm going to run this around just like so. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. It's going on wonderful. Just like that, pulling just ever so tightly. Okay, now, all right, it's already wanting to roll on its own. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and add the Mod Podge right here and not run it into that side. Jeez. Okay, just like this. Okay, it's going beautiful thus far. Okay, now, and just make sure it's straight on the top at this point, guys. It does not matter what goes on the bottom of your vase. It's all about this top edge. Okay. Case scenario. That turned out absolutely fantastic. Okay, now what we're going to do, I'm just trying to give a twist on this, guys. What I really want to do is do the whole thing in the Mackenzie. I just think that would be beautiful. But I'm going to try to put my own little twist on this. And what I want to do is I'm going to take some of this faux leather that I purchased at Hobby Lobby. Okay, just like so. And you guys, this feels like leather. This is absolutely gorgeous. This feels just, oh, beautiful. It looks like it too, obviously. So, so pretty. Okay, let me get that Mod Podge off it. I just got on it. Great. All right, so what I want to do, I'm going to cut this in half, guys. We're going to go right up the center. Now we want to keep this as straight as possible because we're going to need this to be pretty straight, guys. Okay, we're going to go ahead, we'll put it on the bottom, but we're going to need it to be pretty straight. And with our faux leather, I just cut off some of the top. I think I did a pretty decent job getting it straight. We're going to do the exact same thing with the exception of I'm going to go right to the bottom of the vase right here now. I'm working on parchment paper just to be safe, guys, that nothing sticks. This is a pretty important little project here. This is absolutely gorgeous. Wee bit of wiggle room, guys. Wee bit. Not a whole lot. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, and I'm going to get this on. I am going to overlap it again, and we'll be right back. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. I love this. What we're going to do. Okay. The back as straight as possible. I have this daisy like ribbon from the Dollar Tree. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this just like this. Try to get it even on both sides. And we're going to go around the perimeter. I couldn't decide whether I wanted to take some lace or not because her things are just absolute. They're simple, but there's just so much character in them. So I'm going to check here. I'm going to see. I'm going to try this with lace too, guys. Go ahead. I'm just going to hot glue this. Okay, just like so. A little bit of hot glue. Not much. Not much at all. Just right there. Nice and tight. Nice and tight with this. So pretty. So very, very pretty. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get this adhered. We'll be right back. And to add just that little added extra that is generally always Mackenzie child, what we're going to do is I'm going to take this little jewel that I purchased at the Dollar Tree. It goes really well with our gold jewels above. I'm going to center this right off. Guys, you cannot even tell where these end. So, so cute. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to center this and we're going to put it right in the center on the leather. I did not want to put it on that beautiful napkin, right like that. There we go. All right, this is gorgeous. Oh my goodness, guys. I absolutely love this. Don't want to put any bows or anything. I am going to tack this down with some more glue. I want it tight to the piece. But guys, I think this turned out absolutely adorable. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. I love this. Okay, guys, and on to DIY number 3. Third and final DIY today. What we're going to be doing is I have this oval that I purchased at the Dollar Tree. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to remove the back right from it. This is easy. You don't even need my heat gun for that one. All right, and I have this napkin that Krista sent me. So what we're going to do, up here, and this will go beautifully just like that. Okay. Yeah, I really, really like this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the ply off this. Okay. Now, we're going to do this one a wee bit different. Let's just go over this right like this with our mini heat press right over our cellophane. And you can see it shrinking. You can see it getting hot. It's shrinking right on the ends of all of the cellophane. Okay, we're going to wait for this to cool. We're going to come right back and we're going to peel this right off. Okay, what I've done is I've taken and I've cut right around the image, our oval, with our scissors, and now we're simply going to sand this in one motion downward to remove the excess. How clean and gorgeous is that? I learned this technique from Jackie over at Crafting in Mimi's World. And guys, I noticed that I had thought I had unpaused my machine or my computer, and I didn't. You want to make sure that there's a piece of cellophane under your napkin as well. That's what does the adhering to your wood. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and get this off. We'll be right back. Okay, now I purchased this spoon and knife at spoon and knife. Oh my gosh, spoon and spatula. I'm sorry, guys, at Dollar General for $1 a piece. My tags. I just removed the tags. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we are going to take Recollections markers. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go with the colors that are in our piece, guys. We have some oranges, pinks, there's some greens. So we're going to go ahead and go with those colors. There's some yellow in there. Now, I don't think yellow will show up so well on here. We're just going to real quick take our Recollections. I'm going to go in with some orange real quick and just color in just a wee bit. Now, let me see here. Let's see what this looks like now this way. Just try it each way and see what you think. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do it this way, guys. And this is going to speak for itself. I'm not going to put a word on here. We're going to do a unique hanger for this. And then we're going to call this a finished DIY. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pick this up. I'm simply going to put some hot glue right here, a little down here. Okay, we are going to put these on here like this. You want to make sure that your little hole is up here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. I want to make that nice and even. Oops. You want to make it nice and even. I love the detail on this. I think it's really, really cute. Okay, and we'll be right back with our final look. And I would like to thank Krista of Krista's Crafty Life for sending me this awesome napkin selection. I had a blast. And thank you so much to Sarah of Sunflowers and DIYing and our co-host Theresa B of Theresa B DIY. I absolutely adore the way these DIYs turned out. And if you like what you've seen today, go ahead and give me a great big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell next to your subscription and you'll be notified each time I upload new video. Have a super blessed day, everyone. See you soon. Bye.